After a whole 10 years, I finally landed in Seoul, my hometown. I couldn't believe it! Then, out of nowhere, a group of insanely handsome guys in black suits appeared and bowed to me.
Ms. Jinu, welcome home.
Oh my, I had zero clue what was happening when they gently guided me toward a Bentley that literally screamed cheapo eras energy. I just went along. I mean, even if this was a kidnapping, honestly worth it. Hi, I'm Jinu, second 17 years old, half Korean, half American. I was born 5 minutes after my big sis, Luna, and 10 minutes before my little sis, Rumi. Yep, I'm a triplet. Growing up with my sisters in Korea was like having two built-in soulmates. We all love tteokbokki and bingsu, but none of us could ever survive the smell of cheonggukjang, that super fermented soybean stew. And if Luna caught a cold, Rumi and I would randomly sneeze for no reason. Or when Minji wandered off, which happened every day, Luna and I could always sense where she was. We even made a time capsule together, burying it under the giant tree that had been standing for generations. It was our promise to each other, to return in 10 years and see where life had taken us. But then, everything changed. Mom and Dad got divorced, and Mom brought me half across the globe to the US. It broke my heart to leave Luna and Rumi behind. We tried everything to stay connected. Texts, video calls, even sending each other little care packages. But with the crazy time difference, school, and life, slowly, we drifted apart. Still, I tried my best to hold on to my Korean part as a way of staying connected with them. Fast forward to the present, I finally got the chance to come back to Korea, only to be whisked away by a Bentley full of handsome bodyguards. The car pulled up to this massive Hanok mansion like something straight out of a K-drama. When the gate opened, two dainty figures appeared, both with flawless porcelain skin.
Luna, Rumi.
I ran to them, ready to pull them into the hug I'd been dreaming of for years, but they died like it was a freaking parasite. How could they be this cold after all these years apart?
Sister, welcome home.
Please come inside. Father and the family are waiting for you.
Wait, this was our house? Turns out Dad had kept his insanely wealthy background a secret. I'm talking like founder of Korea's biggest hospital empire kind of wealth. So after the divorce, he returned to his chaebol roots. I know drama, but wait till you meet the relatives.
Oh, she's a bit chubby, isn't she?
Her skin's too tan, don't you think?
What is she wearing? So American.
In my panic, I just kept bowing like a broken bobblehead, then accidentally bumped into Ajashi. I'm so sorry, Jae, Nun, Mion, Hayo. Luna had to step in and apologize on my behalf.
So embarrassing.
Before I could blink, I was sitting at this massive dinner table, surrounded by a feast fit for royalty. I lost all self-control, devouring everything in sight like I hadn't eaten in weeks. Suddenly, every pair of eyes locked on me.
Psst. I'm not supposed to eat before the elders.
Oops. My bad.
We gathered here today, first, to welcome my daughter Jinu home, and second, I'd like to announce that we're opening a new hospital branch overs. We need someone with international experience to lead it. I believe no one is more suited than Jinu.
Completely choked on the tangerine seeds and spat them out like little missiles flying straight at the elders. Every pair of eyes turned to me in silent judgment. Dad had to awkwardly wrap up dinner on the spot while I mentally filled out a one-way application to disappear from Earth. That night, I couldn't sleep. I wanted to talk to Luna and Rumi, to finally reconnect like old times. Then I found them talking in the backyard, but I noticed their mood was off.
Ani, don't be upset. I'm sure Dad still thinks highly of you.
Apparently not. She just got here and suddenly she's the one chosen to run the overseas branch. What has she done to deserve it? Honestly, she should just stay in America.
My chest heightened and my feelings almost slipped out. Luna and Rumi turned and saw me.
Jinu, wait!
I stumbled back to my room, and early the next morning, I was ready to catch the first flight back to the States. Luna was right. I didn't belong here, but on my way to the airport, a part of me couldn't let go. It urged me to make one last attempt to reconnect with my sisters. There was still one thing I had to the time capsule. Where was the ancient tree? Did they tear it down just to replace it with this cold, lifeless concrete block? That meant the time capsule was gone too. Suddenly, tears welled up in my eyes. All the memories, all the promises erased.
You were looking for the time capsule, weren't you?
How did you know?
Triplet bond, remember? Don't worry. We moved it before the construction and kept it somewhere safe. 'Cause we knew you'd come back one day, and we didn't want to open it without you.
Really? So where is it now? Right here in our backyard.
Yep, closest to our hearts, right?
I couldn't agree more.
Ani, what's it like being away from home?
Honestly, lonely. I missed you both every single day, and sometimes it felt like I lost that special connection with you guys.
Hey, you know Luna didn't mean what she said, right? It's just that overseas position meant a lot to her. I think she's more mad at herself than at you.
I really wanted to believe that. Then, out of nowhere, Rumi came up with an idea for us to bond before I left for the States. First, she convinced Luna to go to Inorobang, a Korean karaoke place. I grabbed the mic and blasted out the catchiest K-pop tune.
아파트 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 kissy face sent to your phone but I'm trying to kiss your lips for real.
Addict girl.
Then we headed to the street food stall in front of our old school, eagerly stuffing our faces with tae tteokbokki and odeng. The flavor just hit nostalgic and comforting. Afterward, we made our way to the dimjabang, lying side by side in oversized sauna uniforms. Nothing felt more perfect than this moment. As the lights dimmed, I felt Luna's hand gently slip into mine.
I'm sorry for what I said. I never meant to make you feel left out. I let rivalry get the best of me. The truth is, I miss you too. And I'm just so glad you're finally home.
I smiled through the tears. Finally, our hearts were back where they belonged, together. Later, I spoke to Dad about the overseas branch and suggested that felt Luna should take the lead. Given her extensive research into the market, I'd support her by offering insights where needed. Dad agreed, and it perfectly aligned with his plan to launch a high-profile corporate event to present the project felt. Luna was ecstatic and determined to prove herself. She dove into the work, drowning in documents, meetings, and endless calls. Rumi and I tried to pull her away for a break, but she barely glanced up from her laptop. One night, I woke up from a faint sob, followed the sound, and found Luna sitting alone in the backyard, wiping her tears. It took me forever to get her to open up.
The venue just canceled our reservation, and we only have a few days left before the event. I thought I could handle this on my own because Dad trusted me. You trusted me, but now it's all ruined. I failed everyone.
Her cries were so loud, they woke Rumi up. The two of us tried everything to calm her down. You don't have to do this alone. We've got you, the three of us. We'll pull it off together. The very next day, we sprang into action. Rumi pulled out her tablet and started calling every guest to confirm their attendance and send them the updated venue details. I rushed to the backup venue, coordinating with the staff to rearrange seating and set up the banners and lights. Meanwhile, back home, Luna was typing like a machine, revising her presentation and replanning the event timeline. Time passed quickly, and by D-Day, we have turned complete chaos into a perfectly coordinated event. The guests arrived, the music played, and the stage light lit the room. Dad walked onto the stage, beaming with pride. When Luna confidently delivered her speech, Rumi and I watched her with nothing but admiration. She did it! We did it together. That night, we celebrated in the backyard, just like old times. Laughter filled the air as we enjoyed food and drinks under the stars. But as the night wore on, an unexpected silence fell over us. I suddenly remembered the time capsule. Without a word, we all grabbed the shovels and began digging. There it was, just like I remembered. Inside, we found little trinkets, notes and pictures, fragments of our childhood sitting there, surrounded by pieces of our past and present. It felt like time had come full circle.
Hey, there's something I need to tell you. I'm going to study abroad in France.
Both Luna and I froze. I turned to her, expecting anger or frustration, but instead her face softened.
Well, you should. You've worked hard for it, Rumi. You deserve it.
But I'll be so far away. What if we lose touch?
You won't! No matter how far apart we are, we'll always be there for each other. And no distance will ever break that bond. We decided to make a new time capsule, gathering new trinkets, Polaroids, and notes for our future selves. Let's bury it here, and when we're ready, we'll come back and open it together. And just like that, a new pact was made. A promise that no matter where life took us, no matter the distance, We would always find our way back to each other.
My life in high school was perfect. I was the fastest runner on my high school track team, a style icon, and a whiz with gadgets. I had really supportive, adoring parents, and to top it all off, the best boyfriend in the world. Jinu, hi everyone, I'm Rumi. Please like and subscribe to hear how my perfect life spiraled out of control. When Jinu first transferred to her school 6 months ago, I wrote in my diary that I had the biggest crush on the new guy, and as fate would have it, I bumped into him at a laptop repair shop the very next day, where the repairman was charging him an arm and a leg for a minor job. Excuse me? I couldn't help eavesdropping. Okay, I was totally trying to, but this guy's ripping you off $2,000 for what?
My laptop just isn't switching on and it has important stuff.
Can I give it a go? I tried a few different things and something worked.
Oh my god, you're amazing. Can I take you out to dinner? I've kind of had a crush on you anyway.
See what I mean? I'm just so lucky. We started dating and soon enough we were inseparable. But one day as we walked to class, Jinu suddenly stopped. I saw a new girl flashing this flirtatious smile at Jinu and waving at him.
Jinu, do you know her?
No, why would I know her? She's waving to someone else? We're late, come on.
All day long, Mira kept staring at Jinu. It was really annoying. But then at the end of the day, everything changed. I spotted Jinu and Mira talking and I hid behind a wall to listen.
I told you the answer is no. I can't go back. I left that world behind forever.
But the agents, she needs you. Please, I can't do this without you. If you do this, I'll never contact you again. I promise.
Okay, fine, let's meet at our old spot. But listen, Mira, after this, we're through.
Old spot, and just this morning, he said he didn't even know her. What a liar! Mira walked off and I jumped in front of Jinu, making him shriek.
Rumi, how long have you been here?
Long enough.
Look, it's not what you think. She's my dentist. She needs to check my teeth one last time.
Oh, save it, Jinu. You lied to me before and you're doing it again. Go have fun with Mira because I'm done. Jinu called after me, but I just kept walking all day. Jinu kept trying to get in touch, but I ignored him. A week later, as I walked home from school, Jinu popped out of a bush looking like a hot mess.
Rumi, please wait. I'm sorry. Just hear me out.
Only if you don't tell me stupid lies.
Fine. You want the truth? Okay, here goes Rumi. I used to be a spy before I transferred here. Mira was my partner, and she wants me to go on a mission with her.
A high school spy? I said. No more stupid lies.
I swear, I'm telling the truth. The agency needed someone our age to investigate a teacher who was secretly a criminal, so they recruited Mira and me. The operation was so successful that they made us agents and sent us on more missions. I'm sorry I didn't tell you, but it was for your own protection. You have to trust me.
Okay, if that's the truth, then take me on your mission with Mira so I can see for myself.
I can't. It's way too risky. Sorry, but I won't do anything that puts you in danger. Please just stay out of this.
He kissed me on the cheek and left. But if he thought I was just going to sit back and believe him so easily, he was so wrong. So I followed Jinu and saw him meeting Mira there. Mira almost saw me, but at the last second I ducked out of sight. But just then I felt a hand pat on my shoulder. When I spun around, I was totally shocked. It was a stranger with the most amazing eyes I had ever seen.
You need to be more careful. Jinu isn't who you think he is.
Yeah, I kind of figured that out already, but thanks.
No, I mean, he's not really a special agent anymore. He's a criminal.
And who are you? Why should I believe you?
I'm Abby. I used to work with Jinu at the agency, but 6 months ago he disappeared at the same time as a big art heist, and we think he's involved. We're close to finally arresting him, but I need your help.
My help? I'm not a spy and Jinu's my boyfriend. I may be mad at him, but I wouldn't do anything to hurt him.
Jinu is dangerous. By helping me, you could be saving others. Think about it. If you're in, meet me here after school tomorrow.
My head was spinning. I didn't know who or what to believe anymore. The next day at school, I approached Jinu in the courtyard. He didn't look like a criminal, but maybe he was good at fooling people.
Hey, are you still mad at me?
What? For lying to me for 6 months straight?
I know. I'm sorry, but the agency swore me to secrecy. I really did want to tell you everything. I love you, Rumi.
Hearing those words made my heart tremble.
How about we go to your favorite ice cream shop after school?
Just then, Jinu's phone buzzing. He tried to put it away, but before he could, I saw the message. You were right to ditch your clueless girlfriend. Meet me later. It had to be Mira, that witch. Sorry, I can't today. I have a photo shoot. They want to model the new Barbie after me.
Who's they?
The Barbie people, I told you. Okay, bye. I didn't care if Jinu believed me or not. If those two were going to team up, then I'd make my own team with Abby.
I'm glad you came.
What's the plan?
I'll tell you on the helicopter. We've suspected Jinu in a string of art thefts for a while now. We still don't have enough evidence to put him away, so we need to catch him in the act.
Is Mira a criminal too?
No, Mira is a good agent. She's working with me, but she and Jinu used to date. Sorry, I know that's not easy to hear.
It's not, but I'm glad one person is being honest with me. So, where exactly are we going?
A masquerade ball in a palace. Don't take your mask off at any point, and keep an eye out for Jinu and Mira.
He really wasn't kidding about the palace and the ball. I've never been to something so fancy in my life. As we walked into the main hall, Abby pulled me onto the dance floor and we started swaying to the music. Moments later, as we were dancing, Abby whispered to me.
Mira just signaled to me. I'll be back in a minute.
I looked over to see where Abby was heading and sure enough, there was Mira. They were checking out this beautiful framed painting on the wall. I decided since they were doing their thing, I'd do mine. I got into the groove on the dance floor. Before I knew it, people had formed a circle around me to watch. Suddenly, I saw a familiar figure approaching. Even with a mask, I'd recognize that face anywhere. Jinu, but did he recognize me? My heart was pounding, but just then Abby showed up and pulled me away. The next day, we continued our mission with my makeup skills. We followed Jinu and Mira to the docks, where they were meeting a shady-looking guy.
Jinu will steal the painting from the palace and sell it to that guy who's a known smuggler.
I still can't believe my perfect boyfriend is evil.
I know this is really hard, but you're better off without him. Oh, by the way, I have something for you.
A gift already?
It's an earpiece. I have the other one. Whoever wears one can always hear the person who wears the other.
The next day, I couldn't wait to meet up with Abby and get back to our mission. My heart was still hurting from Jinu's betrayal, but I had to admit, the reddish-brown eyes of Abby surely eased my pain. When the bell rang, I raced out of the school so fast that I ended up getting to the meeting spot early. Abby was already there talking to Mira. There was nothing strange about that. Mira and Abby were working together to catch Jinu, but when I got closer, I overheard their conversation.
This is taking too long. Rumi already ruined our plan once.
Soon, my love. Tomorrow night, we'll steal the painting and Jinu and Rumi will take the fall. We'll get away scot-free and get rich at the same time. It'll be worth the wait.
I really hope so, babe. So Rumi has just been believing everything you told her?
Yeah, she's just a pretty airhead. All looks and no brain. Show her a designer dress, and she could be fooled into sending her own father to jail.
Wait, Mira and Abby were the real thieves. Did he just call her my love? Did she just call him babe? And did he just call me an airhead? After looking for him everywhere, I finally found Jinu and told him everything, but he didn't believe me.
That was you at the masquerade ball. How do you even know Abby?
He asked me to help him catch you. He and Mira are working together against you. Aren't you listening to anything that I'm saying?
I told you to stay out of this, Rumi. Mira and I have been tracking the movements of the real thief, and she would never betray me. And Abby is also a good agent. He's probably Mira's backup and you misheard something. Let us do our jobs and it's pretty uncool of you to be making up this whole story out of jealousy.
I'm trying to save you, you moron. You're just going to the spots Mira wants you to go to so she can frame you later. But you know what? Do whatever you want. Go to jail for oh, I care. I stormed away and left Jinu standing there. At school the next day, I was feeling completely lost. Two evil criminals were trying to frame me, and my stupid, stubborn boyfriend who didn't believe me. How was I going to get out of this? They were professional thieves, and I'm just me. Hold on. I'm me. I started to cook up a little plan of my own. During a break, I snuck out to Jinu's car and tuned the radio to the same frequency as the earpiece Abby had given me. After school, I met Abby at our usual meeting spot.
I missed you yesterday.
Sorry, I had a stomach bug I was throwing up over and over like a waterfall, but I'm ready to help again. Can we go over the details one more time? Oh, and don't forget to put your earpiece in. I just like knowing we're connected.
We're heading back to the palace now. Jinu's planning to steal the painting tonight, and we're going to catch him in the act. We've got our backup ready to arrest him as soon as he takes the painting.
Suddenly, our earpieces started to play a song. Jinu must be messing with the radio.
What is that?
I think it's a great song, right? Always makes me want to dance.
Why is it playing in my earpiece?
Just some mixed signals, I guess. Just then, Mira appeared with an evil look in her eye.
Abby, don't you get it? Track girl figured it out. Guess she's not as dumb as she looked.
They started to close in on me. Suddenly, I ran the fastest I ever had in my life. Abby was fast too, but there was no way he could keep up with me. Mira was nowhere in sight. Suddenly, Mira jumped out in front of me.
Nowhere to run. Track girl.
Just put me in jail already so I don't have to hear you talk anymore.
That can be arranged.
Both of them came closer to me, about to do something. Suddenly, someone put him in a headlock. It was Jinu. Turns out my radio trick worked. Mira tried to make a run for it, but agents in black sunglasses tackled her. After that, two agents took them away to be punished. And then, it was just me and Jinu.
Rumi, I am so sorry for keeping you in the dark, for not listening to you, for everything. If it weren't for you, they might have been able to frame me for the theft.
I was tempted to let them after the way you acted, but you mean too much to me. I couldn't just turn those feelings off.
That move with the radio was genius, by the way.
What? Like, it's hard.
Can we go somewhere and talk?
Honestly, no, I need time. I'm not ready to just let all this go yet.
I'll be here when you're ready, but not literally in this spot, but you know what I mean.
A few months passed, and then one day, he found me.
So I completely understand if you're not ready to forgive me yet, but maybe we could talk now.
Okay, but under due conditions. First, no more secrets. We have to be totally honest with each other. From now on,
Done, and the second condition?
I really want some ice cream, and can we also talk about a possible career for me at the agency?
I think we can make that happen.
Don't rush to trust or judge based on words or appearances alone. Take the time to investigate carefully and observe people's actions. Even if you are doubted or opposed, stay firm in the truth.